The Treaty of Hudabiyah was a pivotal peace agreement between the Muslims of Medina, led by Prophet Muhammad, and the Quraysh tribe of Mecca in the year 628 CE. The treaty was negotiated at Hudabiyah, a location near Mecca, and it stipulated that both parties would refrain from hostilities for 10 years. It also allowed Muslims to perform the pilgrimage to Mecca the following year. The Treaty of Hudabiyah is considered significant in Islamic history because it demonstrated the Prophet's strategic foresight and diplomacy. Although initially perceived by some as unfavorable, it ultimately allowed the Muslims to consolidate their power and spread their message more effectively. Here are the summarized key components of the concessions within the Hudabiyah Treaty. The treaty was to last for 10 years, ensuring a period of peace between the Muslims of Medina and the Quraysh tribe of Mecca. Both parties agreed not to engage in hostilities or fight against each other during the term of the treaty. The treaty allowed any tribe to join either side, Muslims or Quraysh, but they had to abide by the terms of the treaty. If any member of the Quraysh tribe went to Medina, the Muslims were required to return that person to the Quraysh. However, if any Muslim went to Mecca, the Quraysh were not required to return that person. The treaty allowed the Muslims to perform the pilgrimage, or Hajj, to Mecca the following year, but with certain conditions to maintain peace. Although initially viewed as a setback by some of the Prophet's followers, the treaty ultimately led to a period of peaceful coexistence and allowed Islam to spread more effectively. Regarding prophecies of Muhammad, Islamic tradition holds that the Prophet made various prophecies about future events. Some interpretations suggest that the Treaty of Hudabiyah was in itself a fulfillment of a prophecy, demonstrating that the treaty would lead to eventual victory for the Muslims. However, interpretations can vary widely among different scholars and traditions. It's always best to refer to scholarly sources for detailed insights into these historical and religious events.